On the left hand side, we got Arturo Vidal, the player that has only disputed 172 minutes this entire season for Barcelona. And on the other, we got Ernesto Valverde, the manager that currently no one really trusts. We're going to talk about what I think of this clash of oppositions, of this clash of mentalities. And then I'm also going to talk about one thing I think Valverde could do and actually seems will do that can change the entire prospect for Barcelona this season. So if you don't want to miss out and you're intrigued because of what I just told you, then you know what to do. Stick right to it. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And as you can see, we got a brand new camera here, and I think it's gonna serve us very well on the channel. It's a really good camera. I just need to focus a little bit more. There we go. And I just think it's gonna serve us very good here on the channel. I'm gonna be able to do content like this more often. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy this. I'm gonna be trying to do it a little bit shorter, more direct. Hopefully you like the new format. Let's see how it goes, and obviously leave me all your feedback in the comment box down below. You know what to do. Drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon, and follow us on all other social media to keep up to date. But now you get the deal, you know the drill, so let's slide right into it. So we're gonna start off right away with obviously Vidal versus Valverde. What is going on with this? Who am I siding with? And to be honest, I'm siding up with Valverde. I gotta be honest, I'm a fan of the Vidal that plays on the pitch, you know, Vidal that does his stuff on football with Juventus, with Bayern Munich. He was excellent. I love that Vidal. But the Vidal that just goes outside and does crazy stuff, just like posting Instagram or tweets and just take him like out of way 5 minutes after the game, he just puts like an angry reaction and stuff like that. I do not agree with that at all. That's something of someone who's really weak, someone who doesn't have enough confidence in themselves to try and stride forward with what they believe in. And if Vidal does that, like at an age of like what, he's like 32, and then plus he's like a professional footballer, we live in a world with 100 of people that doesn't have enough opportunities, and you're wasting that. And showing complete disrespect to all those people. And I don't even want to take it to that stretch, but even the people inside your own team, you're taking disrespect on people like Denis Suarez, disrespecting people like Rafinha, like Paco Alcácer who left, like people like Andre Gomez, all those people who were in the club before. You're disrespecting that. And most important, you're disrespecting the manager. The manager is your boss, is the guy who takes the decisions. So Vidal, focus a little bit more on your football and see how to work this out. Because at the end of the day, you are the only reason why you are not being selected. There must be something wrong in training or anything that Valverde is not picking you off. If he's still picking someone like Rakitic above you, when Rakitic has been like so-and-so this time around of the season, then it's up to you to figure out why. We live, like I said once again, where people just battle to the end. I'm here struggling sometimes in YouTube, but I just get up, try to figure out, put a little more investment to it. Buy this new camera, try new stuff up. So with that, Vidal, you gotta do the same. Coming on to the second part of this video, we're gonna talk about something that Valverde will do to change how this team can play out for the second latter stages of the season. And I agree with him on this one, and it's that he's gonna change how discipline is being managed at the club. That's something that since Luis Enrique has never been moved. Before, Valverde was someone that would just like had a more like laissez-faire kind of like approach to management. And if you don't know what that means, it means that you just go a little more like relaxed, you know? Your players, your employees are more just like friends. And in this sense, the employees for Valverde would be kind of like the players. If a player arrived late, Valverde will be like, okay, you just need to arrive a little bit earlier. You need to be on point. The way you encourage your team is via motivation and giving them like feedback. And that's a good way to approach. But in football, I'm not too kind of in agreement with that. I think in football, you have to be on time. If you don't play good, you're out. Stuff like that. And same with training. If you don't show up to training or you show up late, then you need to get the hell out or like have a kind of like a punishment. And with that, Valverde seems that he will adopt that. Luis Enrique was the first one to change that a little bit, but then Luis Enrique, after, you know, the game in Real Sociedad where both Messi and I think Piqué were benched, the same with Neymar, he changed that and went to a little bit more like disciplined way of if you don't show up in training, then you're out. If you show up like 45 minutes before, 45 minutes earlier, you're out. So stuff like that. It's stuff that I think Valverde will fix and will hopefully improve our team. It will fix Valverde also with the favoritism, and this could also help Vidal, to be honest, because like once again, if Rakitic is not playing to the best of his abilities or showing a little bit more of like a relaxation, then Valverde is gonna take punishment. He's gonna take action, and that's what we need right now at Barcelona. We need someone to call out the shots, and Messi can do that, yes, into a certain level because he's a player. But then up front, we need somebody else, and that could be Valverde. So hopefully this change in management, this change into a kind of like a coaching perspective and how it's going to be turned out, I think could be the best 180 for Barcelona this season. Hopefully we can see an improvement after the international break. I certainly think it's a very good and positive thing that we have this right now, in contrast when Barcelona always struggle with it. I think this time around it will benefit us. So let's keep our mind positive. Let's be with an open mind and let's see what can happen obviously with this Barcelona squad when it returns. But now guys, it's your turn to tell me all of what you think in the comment box down below. Let me know if you side with Valverde, if you side with Vidal. What do you think about that? And also let me know what you think about this new camera setup. Did you enjoy it? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's better just to put images, or you like this more? Definitely I like this more. I like talking to you guys face to face. Hopefully can create a little more of like a relationship between you and me. And well, just like always, see you on the next one. Take care. Ciao.